In this video I'm going to show you how to create picture frames using the shapes and borders in Brother ScannCut Canvas. Now your Brother ScannCut will have pre-installed frames already, but you can make heaps more in Canvas here. So let's get started. I'm going to click on Basic here, and this is going to bring up all the shapes available in Canvas here. So I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to go with this one here and open it up on the side here. So I want to make it bigger first of all, so I'm going to hold the Shift key down and drag the corner here until I get it to the size I want. You can make it any size you like. And what I'm going to do is pre-fill it with a colour. So I'm going to come up to Properties here, click on that, and click the little drop down here and just choose any colour. The reason I'm choosing a colour is that it just helps with us seeing where the frame actually starts and finishes. Okay, so we'll come here and click on the next one. We'll click on that as well, same one, and drag it in place there. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and drag this down until I make it the frame size I want. You can see you can make your width larger or smaller depending on how far you drag it in. So I'm just going to try and get it into place. I'm not going to worry too much for this tutorial getting it exactly right. But once I've got it in place, I then make sure that I want to select both of them. So you can see this one's already selected. It's in blue. So if I hold down the Shift key and click the one at the back now, that makes both of them selected. Alright, once they're both selected, I come up here to this one here. This is the subtract button, and I click on that. And there you go. So now we have a frame. And we can make this bigger or smaller. If we want to drag it down smaller, we can do so. So you can see how that works. So that was quick and simple. I'm not going to save this one for the moment. I'll show you how to save at the end of this video, but for the moment I'm just going to cut this one out. And we'll try another one. Let's click on this one, for instance. Again, I'm going to hold the Shift key and drag the corner until I get it to the size I want. I'm going to pre-fill it again with a colour. Alright, close the box. And then this time I might choose, say, let's go with the circle here. Pop that there. Again, hold the Shift key, drag it out. Like that. And I want to highlight the two, so this one's already highlighted. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key and click on the other one behind it, so they're both highlighted, and then come up and click on the subtract button here. And there you go. So there we go. So you see how easy it is to make frames using these shapes here. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to go out of these patterns here, and I'm going to go into the borders. I'm going to click on that one this time because you can make frames from borders. And I'm going to choose, not all of these will work, some will work better than others. I might choose this one here. I like this one. Okay, there's that there. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, so I'm going to hold the Shift key and drag it to, get it to a better size. About there is fine. Now what I want to do is click on it and then right click with my mouse and go duplicate. And that's one, and I'm going to duplicate this again. It's two, and one more time. Okay, so I've got four there now. So what I'm going to do is just move this one up a little. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to rotate it by clicking on that little sort of little button there and rotate it around till I get it straight. I'm not going to worry too much again by spending time trying to get this straight. You will take more time if you're doing this at home. I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to rotate it the other way. So one there, and I'm going to grab this one and rotate it all the way around. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one here, I'm going to click and hold it and drag it around, and what I want to do is match up the top part of this one here with the top part of this one here. So I'm going to click and drag till they sort of meld together like that. It's pretty good. And this one, same. There. And then this bottom one, I'm going to do the same again. Like that. Okay. So once they're all melded like that, I'm going to select them all. So I'm going to click on the top one and then hold the Shift key down. And while I'm holding the Shift key, I'm going to click on the other three. Okay, so they're all highlighted now in the blue. I'm going to come up to this top one here, I'm going to click on this weld button. And there you go. So we now have a picture frame, and I can fill that with a colour now just to make sure I've done it right. There you go. Isn't that great? So you can make a ton of different borders, picture frames from the borders and shapes in here. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to save. So we're going to give this a project title. So I'm just going to call this Frame 1. Okay, now I'm going to click on Download. You can see it's called frame1.fcm. Now all I do at this point is I'm using Mac, so I just click on that and it will download automatically. You might need to right click if you're using Windows, and you might have different options here to save as, so you can save it to your computer that way. So once it's saved on your computer, you'll be able to transfer it to a USB. You can see here they've got a USB here. Transfer it onto USB and then plug it into the back of your Brother ScannCut, and you'll be able to print this out. It'll go into the Save Data section in your Brother ScannCut. So hopefully that helped, and hopefully you can now make a whole ton of different frames for your projects.